Dolphins Film Review. As its title promises, Dolphins features plenty of those adorable gray creatures swimming, diving, backflipping, hunting and eating with what look like permanent grins on their faces. But this latest Disneynature effort, which premiered in France under the title Blue, has more going for it than just the cute factor, most notably superb 4K cinematography that's so vivid and crisp, you might as well be staring at a giant fish tank. Directed by Keith Scholey, with Alastair Fothergill receiving a co-director credit, the documentary follows the titular animals as they do their thing around the world. The film was shot in a dozen locations ranging from Hawaii to Tahiti to the Red Sea, tracking one young dolphin as she grows up and learns to fend for herself. To add some more plot elements, there's also a family of humpback whales being chased by a school of killer whales, a tiger shark menacingly patrolling the depths, a glow-in-the-dark cuttlefish that could have been designed by Guillermo del Toro, and something known as a peacock mantis shrimp that provides a fair amount of comic relief. Disneynature, which was created in France back in 2008, has put out a slew of such impressively shot and warmly narrated docs in recent years, with 2009's similar-themed Oceans raking in nearly $90 million worldwide. This reviewer has a particular soft spot for Born in China, which came out 2 years ago. They are hardly groundbreaking in terms of content, very Disney-like in the way they try to please the whole family, and they only partially address issues like pollution and global warming. But they and number 39 re always well put together and extremely easy on the eyes. Dolphins tends to follow that formula to a T, while its impressive level of craft and pedagogical inclinations make it a worthy enough addition to the underwater genre. Most memorable are the sequences where we follow sea life up close in ways rarely seen before, surveying the activity on a section of coral reef as if it were a bustling city street viewed from ground level. The abundance of color and different species is truly daunting, and the film allows us to grasp the intelligence of mollusks and other invertebrates struggling to survive in a crowded terrain. Another highlight in the film is a late sequence where we see how dolphins craftily drive their prey into traps by swimming in adjoining circles, then feast on them in a spectacular open buffet of flying fish. Much kudos are due to the film's 8 credited cinematographers, including Paul Atkins, Terrence Malick's Voyage of Time, who used an array of state-of-the-art equipment for a production that lasted more than 2 years and spanned several continents. A brief sequence tagged on to the closing credits reveals some of the behind-the-scenes action, with cameramen getting up close and personal with sharks or using underwater technicranes to provide swooping vistas of the seascape. Such work pays off on screen, and despite rather kitschy narration, by actress Cécile de France in the French version, and feel-good music, by Stephen Price of Baby Driver, Dolphins has a stunning "you are there" quality to its imagery that can't be ignored. Production companies: Disneynature, Silverback Films. Directors: Keith Scholey, Alastair Fothergill. Producers: Keith Scholey, Alastair Fothergill, Roy Kinley. Directors of Photography: Doug Anderson, Roger Horrocks, Paul Atkins, Jamie McPherson, Dennis Lagrange, Didier Noyeret, Blair Monk, Mark Gerasimko. Editor: Martin Ellsbury. Composer: Stephen Price. 78 minutes.